everybody, welcome to the makeup chair. So today I am doing a video of how to do a smoky eye like a pro, and this is a look that I was kind of looking and researching and seeing how the pros do it, seeing how other people do it. There's a few different ways that you can do a smoky eye. The most simple way that you could do it under a couple of seconds is just to take a dark eyeshadow and sweep it from the lid, the lash line all the way up and like blend it outwards. Or you can take your eyeliner, apply it to the waterline, apply it to a little bit on the outer part of the lash line, and then just blend it out as well. That's just another way of doing it. However, this look is kind of the way that the pros seem to do it for photography and stuff like that, but you can also get away with this for a day look. It all kind of depends on the actual colours that you choose. This is also how you would do a bridal smoky eye, but you also want to be very, very careful of the colours that you actually do pick for a bride, because you want to go with something very subtle and make sure that they actually do wear a smoky eye on a regular basis, because if it's the day of their wedding and they decide to wear a smoky eye, it can be like, she never wears a smoky eye, what's that about? And also make sure that it's an evening wedding, because if it's a morning wedding, it's not going to work, especially in photography and stuff like that. So you're going to need a few different things. I'm going to show you guys in my uni palette. I've just put my eyeshadows in here. Where are they? Oh yeah. So it's these three here. You're going to have to use a highlighting shade, which just goes underneath the brow. Your mid-tone, which is probably the most important colour when you are actually picking the shades that you're going to use. The mid-tone is kind of the basis, because this has to be a little bit darker than that. So just think that you are going to go a little bit darker, so don't go too intense. But I've used a kind of three shades darker than my natural, maybe a shade or two lighter than my natural skin colour. Once it actually goes on, it looks like that. And then this is a shade darker than that. So if you're doing a bridal look, you want to go very subtle for your mid-tone, and then your darker contour colour is a shade darker than that. So just be aware of the mid-tone that you're actually picking. Few other things that you need when you're actually doing a smoky eye. Probably the most important thing is the eyeshadows, which we've gone through, but the next thing is to make sure you have a good eyeliner. The eyeliner is something that you really need for this look. If you don't put in the eyeliner, it's not going to gel properly, it's not going to look quite right, so you do want to make sure you have your eyeliner. It can be any type of colour that you want, provided it's something that's quite dark, something that's quite smoky. It doesn't have to be black at all, and if you're doing a bridal look, you might want to avoid black altogether, so stick to more of the browns and stuff like that. But I just like my trusty black eyeliner. That's if I want to go for something very smoky. If you're going for a day look, you might not want to choose black, you might want to choose another colour, maybe something more in the lighter browns, or even like a gold, like a golden kind of brown might kind of brighten up the eye. Even a navy would be quite nice. No matter what shades you have actually picked for this look, the technique is totally the same, so you can just keep watching to find out how I do this. As you can see, I have my foundation on, but I haven't set it with powder, because that's the most important thing. You don't want to set your foundation with the powder until you finish off the eyes, especially when you're doing a smoky eye look. So I've also filled in my eyebrows, because you don't want to leave your eyebrows kind of fade when you're doing a dark smoky eye. So have them be balanced. Don't have them really intense, just have them be balanced, have them filled in a little bit. I've just filled them in with a very kind of natural eyeshadow that pretty much matches my natural colouring already, and then I also went over them with my brow gel. Now we're going to move on and we're going to do the eyes. Now I have powdered the actual eyelid itself, but I haven't done underneath the eye or anywhere around the eye, so it's just actually the eyelid, and that's just to make sure that it doesn't kind of crease and stuff like that. So I've primed and powdered my lids, and we're going to start off by using the highlighting shade. We're just going to push this right underneath where your arch or the center of your brow is, and then you're just going to blend it out. You're not going to bring it in too far in here, and you're not going to blend it all the way down. You're just going to keep it right up here. I mean, it's all up to you. This is just the style that I like to do it. This could be a matte shadow as well, provided it is quite light. Next we're going to move on to our mid-tone. This is our mid-tone here. I'm just going to take this onto a flat brush. And this goes all over the lid. So you're just pushing this all over the lid. You're also going to take this colour upwards as well. And it's just being blended up towards the brow bone. So I'm going to take a pencil brush or a fluffy kind of brush. This is kind of like a pencil brush, but it's slightly more fluffier, there's more movement in it, so it's really good for blending. So I'm just going to blend this right upwards. I'm not coming outside here, and I'm not coming in too far in here either, so it's just blending upwards. Whenever you are adding a little bit more of a shadow, what you want to do is you want to make sure that you start it right on the lash line and then blend it up again. I'm going to take an angled brush and I'm going to push this underneath by my lashes as well. Now a little trick to do underneath part, because what you want to do is you want to have it quite low under here, then you want to rise it up as it comes into the inner part of the eye. So you're going to place your angled brush with a little bit of the shadow on there, just like this. So it's pretty straight down. It's not like flat against the lash, pretty straight down. And you just want to bring it across till you get about halfways in between the eye. So you're bringing it across right straight, and then you're going to start to flatten it out a bit so it's right underneath the lashes as you bring it upwards again. I'm going to show you guys that again. So you're bringing it across like this, and as you come up, you're going to straighten the brush out, and then it's right up into the corner. Now we're going to move on to our darkest shade. So we're going to take this, and we are going to take our flat brush again. You're going to start at the lash line, and instead of brushing up straight away, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bring all the way along the lash line like this, and then I'm only going to blend as I get to the outer part of the eye, because you want most of the pigment to be on this half of the actual eye. So everything darkness should be on here, and then you're going to blend it into the lid, but you want the majority of the pigment to go on the outer part of the eye. Then I'm going to just push it up slightly into the crease. I'm going to take my fluffy kind of pencil shaped brush, and I'm going to blend this outwards like this, and I'm also going to blend it across, making sure the whole lid gets some of this pigment, but the majority of it should be on the outer part of the eye. You're going to take your angled brush and you are going to do the exactly same trick. Using the darker shade, you're going to place it alongside here, you're going to bring it down, and as you come down to this half of the eye, you're going to straighten your brush out so it just gets underneath the lashes. Probably the most important step is to make sure that you add your eyeliner. This eyeliner colour could be anything that you wanted, provided it matches and complements the rest of the shades that are on the eyelid. I'm using a black, but you could also use a brown as well. You're going to close your eyes while you have it in there and just let it run across, and this way you get the upper and the lower waterline. Then you're going to squeeze your eyes really, really tight, and that just disperses all the eyeliner across. Then I'm going to take my pencil brush and I'm just going to blend right up by the lashes, and this is just going to smoke it out a little bit more. And we are almost finished. All you have to do now is to curl your eyelashes. Add plenty of mascara. You could even add false eyelashes as well if you wanted to. And there you have your smoky eye. Now you can finish off the rest of the face now, finally. So I'm just going to make sure that my face is kind of subtly bronzed. I don't want to put too much pink on the face or anything like that, so just a very subtle a very subtle bronzy look. I'm going to take some of my e.l.f. high definition powder and just powder the face to make sure that my foundation is set. You might need to clean up underneath the eyes. You can just take a little bit of concealer before you actually powder your face and just clean up underneath there. I'm going to take a bronzer now. I'm just using the e.l.f. Beauty Encyclopedia Face Bronzer. Just going to very lightly bronze the face. I don't want it to be like very brown or anything. I just want it to be slightly kind of an inner glow almost. I'm going to do a pinky nude lip. So I'm just going to blend out my lips first of all. Then I'm going to take this colour, which is Pink Blush. Now, I have been told this is actually a dupe for one of the MAC lipsticks, the Lady Gaga one by MAC. But you guys can tell me, I'm not sure, because I don't use MAC. But apparently that is supposed to be very, very like it. So I'm just going to put this on. There you go. That is your smoky eye. If you have any questions, you can let me know. You can ask me here, or you can ask me in Formspring, and I will try and get back to you. I'll put a list of all the products that I used in the box below, as well as this dupe for that MAC lipstick. I don't know, maybe it is a dupe, but it certainly, from the pictures I've seen, looks like the one that they're talking about. I hope this is the right one. So I really hope you enjoyed that. I'm Shani Katie, and thanks for watching.